Welcome to Workshop Wednesday, come on in. At the Rural Report, let the prepping begin. We'll teach you the skills you need to survive. Join our community, let's thrive and thrive. Gather round, don't be shy. Welcome to Workshop Wednesday, come on in. At the Rural Report, let the prepping begin. We'll teach you the skills you need to survive. Join our community, let's thrive and thrive. Gather round, don't be shy. Welcome to Workshop Wednesday, come on in. At the Rural Report, let the prepping begin. We'll teach you the skills you need to survive. Join our community, let's thrive and thrive. Gather round, don't be shy.
And we are live. At least that's what the little thingy up there in the corner is saying. So hello. Welcome everybody to another Workshop Wednesday. As we just heard the song there, I hope everybody kind of enjoys that one. Just kind of a little thing I kicked around to try and get everybody, in and all that stuff. Had a few people that, the ads and everything. So just a little fun, let's call it elevator music or whatnot, right? Okay, let's go ahead and give our hellos. And so we have STP here is calling first. And of course, it's not a show until we have Texas Raider with the 308 by 308. And then we have Flusterluck Farms. Welcome in. Heaven's Fire, I see you here, and I am so proud of you. You are putting out some amazing content. Keep it up. And then we've got JS Genesis Designs. Shalom, my friend. Great to see you here. I see Tammy Joe made it. Hello, Tammy Joe. Great to have you here. Let's see, who else do we have in? Let's see, rolling down through. I see Amy. Hello, Amy from Leonard Mountain Homestead. Hello to everybody there who potentially is there with you. And then we have, and I'm so sorry, you've been here a few different times, and I know that I mispronounced your name. So we're going to say hello. I'm going to just, we'll go with Berdazzle. How about that? Hopefully that's correct for you. Let's see. Palmetto Paratrooper, great to see you. Welcome back. I see Glenn Anderson is in the house. Welcome, Glenn. Great to see you here. I see Mrs. Rowe has made it in. There is the original Blue Wrench Off-Grid Master. Welcome. The living legend himself, the Orlando Prepper. Always a pleasure to have you here, sir. All right, we got the 5x5s. Who does the vocals? Artificial intelligence does the vocals for that. I've gotten some interesting good and bad with some of the stuff that I've put out involving AI. The way that I see it is AI is a tool. It is nothing more than a pencil or a firearm. It's what you do with the tool. So I decided to use it in a good way, at least for me. So it's just a free app. So Troy, brother Troy, great to see you here. Welcome. Am I missing anybody? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I see Travels and Gardening with DJ. Welcome back, my friend. Yeah, the AI is getting kind of scary, isn't it? All right. So anybody is new here, welcome. Great to have you here. Everybody else, it's also great to have you here. But I will say that this is a 1 hour live Q&A where it's pretty much what you guys do. I have a few things that I have brought to the table because I have not been putting out as much content here as of late. But this goes by chat. So if you have questions, comments, concerns, topics, anything that you want to discuss, drop it in the chat. We'll go over it, and we're just like-minded, good-hearted people just here to have fun, fellowship, make friendships and connections and all that fun stuff. So if you are here on the replay. Thank you so much. Drop hashtag replay or something like that in the comments. So I know people's watching this on the after one, and I just saw it. Yep. Little Rural had his first day of kindergarten. Mrs. Rural was a mess. It was a good thing that she brought tissues. It was a good day for him. Plenty of pictures and whatnot, which I shared a picture of me and him on Facebook and here on YouTube's as well, so you guys could see him on his little first day of school. And if anybody wants to know, it went so well that he fell asleep on the bus ride home while one of the little girls had to wake him up so he didn't sleep and miss his bus stop. So yes, let's see. Yep, I agree. The man Glenn Anderson is in the house. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Susan's here. Hello, Susan. You are never late. No apologies necessary. And Mrs. Earl did cry. Yes, yes. The AI could give you a big advantage. Yeah. Yep. And it's all what you do with it. You can use any tool for nefarious reasons or for good reasons. And I just decided that I'm going to use it for whatever I want to do. So I've been playing around with it. Oh man, 8th grade kindergarten feels like yesterday. Yeah, I'm not ready for it. I'm gonna take that you mean both of us, STP. So let's see. Anybody? Yep. All right. So yeah, excuse me. Anybody that wants to discuss anything, topics, questions, whatnot, I'm going to kick it off because there is a few things that I have that I was going to make some videos on. And the first one is going to be, does anybody know who this is? Anybody at all? You know who that man is? If you do not, that is Mr. Wally Amos, better known as Famous Amos, has passed away today. I liked his cookies, so of course, you know me, I had to share that one. So just what it is, So there is that. But let's jump back because I was actually talking to another member here, and I shared that with them, and they was like, "No, I have some of those in the pantry," and I was like, "Hey, so do I, right?" All right, so here's one that I found interesting that one of you guys sent to me. So yes, this is MSN.com. But if you scroll down, this is food shortages looming, 8 items to stock up on now. I wonder what those 8 items are. First one, well, there's a staple food, peanut butter. What do you think number 2 is? Canned meat. Another prepping staple food. What else? Vinegar. Man, this is starting to look like, dried beans. I wonder how many of us prepping has dried beans. Wonder what else could be on the list. Rice? Well, who would have thought? Or honey? Wonder what the last 2 items are. Powdered milk. And last and not least, salt. Well, that's kind of interesting, isn't it? That the shortages are all the prepping staple foods. Isn't that just odd how way that goes? So yes. Oh, people's got it, and they're saying Amos. Somebody knows. Yeah. Let's see. I remember asking God what my wife's name was in kindergarten. He told me, and it's exactly how it worked out. That's awesome. Yep. He did pass away today. Poor guy. Oh, chirp down. Yeah. Okay. I've heard of that one. Yep. Those are the best ones. Yep. There's definitely some good cookies, but I just found it interesting when you guys sent that to me. And so I thought it was interesting that every single thing on the food shortage list is a prepper staple item. How interesting is that, right? Yeah. I can produce all except the last 3 or 4. Yeah, I can't produce salt. So peanut butter is on sale. Well, there you go. Anybody needs some peanut butter? All right, let's jump into another one since I was waiting for some other questions and whatnot, but let me jump into another one here. So where do I want to go after this one? Um, has anybody seen this right here? Digital ID Act 2024. If you have not heard about it, uh, this is for Australia. So if you live in the United States or anywhere other than Australia, you don't have to be as concerned. Now, the fun part is I was reading an article and they said it started July 1st. And so I wanted to go straight to the horse's mouth. This is actually .au. This is an Australian. And what they are saying is that this is actually supposed to roll out, I believe, if you scroll down through here, and go into December is when they're going to roll this out. Now, this is a very interesting one, and if you want to really go divest into this, all you've got to do is put Digital ID Act 2024 Australia in any search engine, and it'll pop up. But they're going through and doing all this, so they're saying that's going to strengthen all the additional stuff. It's going to give better authority to the government, give you better privacy and protections, and all that fun stuff, right? So that's kind of interesting, right? The only problem, at least that I have with all of that, is when you start going digital and you start kind of forcing people to go digital, then you start having all sorts of interesting things that seem to happen when things go digital, right? So let's see if I have this one here. Oh, what's this? The data breach of 2.7 billion records released on the dark web. So right here in August, that's where we're at. A hacker dumped 2.7 billion data records, including social security numbers, on the dark web. So that's going to be interesting because each of these records has a person's name, mailing address, social security number, and other sensitive information. Wow, if you take and you digitalize everything, you kind of take and put it all in one spot. So one hack takes every piece of information. Isn't that just wonderful? Isn't that just wonderful? Let's see what Susan here. Did you hear that New Zealand has passed a law that police can force you? Yes. Yes, I did. They can actually, and it's not what you think. When I read that originally, I thought it was one of them things that the police do it. No, they arrest you and they take you to a medical facility where a medical physician administers it. But yeah, that's kind of interesting that that can even happen. It's maybe in China or North Korea, something like that. But when stuff like this starts happening, it's something. If it takes foot, it has a way that it can start traveling. So I want to keep an eye on that and see, if things start to spread. So let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. I'm reading some of your guys' stuff. Oh. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So let's share another one here. So if they can also steal your data, I wonder what else could happen on the digital data breach stuff. And let's see. Was this the one? Nope, that's not the one. Hang on. I clicked the wrong thing. Let's go back. Is it? Oh, there it is. So this is Politico. Nation's best hackers have found vulnerabilities in voting machines, but there's no time to fix them. Sorry. So you can't make that stuff up, and I've often went through and I have said, if you want to get rid of quote unquote conspiracy theories, you need to be transparent. And, because what is a conspiracy theory? It is somebody that has a question. You don't provide concrete evidence enough to where you can fully prove it. And so somebody's going to come up with their own theory. It's just what human nature does. And so when you come out with headlines like that, like, hey, we know that there's problems with these machines, it's proven, and we don't have enough time to fix them. Okay, wait a second. That seems like a problem, right? Let's see. Make sure I'm in the thing. Saw today that the WHO has issued a global alert. Yes, we're going to get in on that one. Let me make sure I'm not. Let's see. Am I the only one that thinks is going to implode by design so they can surprise us? That's an interesting theory. I've seen something very similar to that because they're not doing a whole lot of campaigning per se. So they're kind of like not wasting the time and the money. But yeah, I could definitely see that. Yep. We're gonna touch on that one there, and I'm gonna kind of go a little over it. Oh, I see divinely blessed designs. Hello, shalom. Great to see you here. Let's see. Anybody else? Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, what do we got here? Since they're doing so badly, you may be right. How would they change? Interesting. Well, here's the thing too. If it's all digital, you don't have to do as much physical change, right? So that might be one of the things. And since we're everybody is talking about it, let me go ahead and do this. So every single one of you, has read there in the chat, which a few of you have pointed out that, and I'm going to share this because this is quite interesting. Yes, it's a CNN. The WHO has declared Mpox. Keep in mind, not monkeypox, because they're going to make this politically correct. So it is now Mpox, an outbreak of a global health emergency. Okay, this is what everybody's talking about. If you don't know, so today on Wednesday, they have declared that Mpox is now an outbreak in Africa, and that they are, saying that this has the chance to start, going a little bit further. So what I find very, very interesting, which, wait, I see All American Prepper. Great to have you here, my friend. Let's see. Let me go here. So while I was trying to find some stuff, I also found this here, and I want to see if any one of you have seen it. So, boom. This is ABC. Man diagnosed with monkeypox, COVID-19, and HIV all at the same time. The reason for this is that if you come down here, and they're saying that this is an Italian man, but they said that they previously thought it was not possible to have Mpox and COVID at the same time. Here they're saying extremely rare. I was reading some other articles that said that it was just two different diseases that couldn't survive at the same time together. But here you go. The very first one ever of somebody having not one, not two, but all three at the same time. That's kind of interesting. I just want to see if any one of you also seen any of that stuff. Let's see. Yes, paper ballots would be an excellent idea. Let's see. Oh, Subla Daisy's here. Hello, Subla Daisy. I'm in bed sick this week. That's no good. Prayers to you. I hope that everything gets better with you. Oh, no. Well, we are thinking about you. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, and it is family. We are all family here. And we all hope that you feel better. See, this is why I love and always will. This is the hill I will die on. The greatest community there possibly can be is the preparedness community. So will the old smallpox vaccine protect you? I read that a certain lifestyle puts you at risk. Now, I believe I'm on the same page with you on the lifestyle, but I don't know. this is going to be quite interesting to see how this all goes. This is a one-off sort of article, whatever thing, or is this going to be one of those, hey, let's just throw a whole bunch of stuff out and see what sticks? So it's going to be rather interesting. I was kind of curious to see if anybody saw The Man with All Three, if you heard about that. So was he bit by an escape monkey from a couple years back? That I couldn't tell you. Better. Alicia's here. Hello, Alicia. Great to see you here. Yes, they absolutely are clown shows. Yeah. What lab did he stumble out of? That's a very good question. That's probably the question, right? Yeah. Yeah. I have a really good idea on how he contracted it. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. We have another one. Scorpion Metals. Great to see you, my brother. Been following all your stuff that you've been posting. You've been posting some really great stuff here as of late. So great to see you here. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. We can't prove that. So that might be hearsay. Let's see. Did the VA governor pass a law to go to? I saw a bunch of people were talking about it. I know there was one that might have been VA that was doing that. There's a bunch of other ones that were talking about doing that, and it would be a good thing, right? We've been seeing this all the time, especially. I know that Travis has been talking about it. Pinball's been talking about it up there in Minnesota, where everybody, the whole state of Minnesota, seemed to do really well until about 3 a.m. And then all of a sudden, there's one district that can't seem to get everything done. And yeah, very odd, right? There are certain diseases that are associated with sin. Amen. I agree with that. 100% agree with that. I read that the person engaged in high-risk activities of the... Yep. I read the same thing. Let's see. Going down through. Okay. Let's see if what else I've got, because I've got a few more things, because I've been wanting to make a whole bunch of videos and everything like that. Let's see, do I have any more stuff? And I tell you what, let's go ahead and let's look at this right here. Boom. We are at $35.158 trillion in U.S. national debt. Now, keep in mind, this is what a lot of people push. This right here, this 35 trillion. The one that I like to focus on is, follow my mouse down here at the bottom right in the middle. Total U.S. debt, $101 trillion. That's a lot of money. And again, this is what absolutely angers me, is you got per citizen, per taxpayer. Little rural does not pay taxes. He's 5 years old, which means he has already accrued $104,000 in debt. He can't really tell you what the difference between a $5 bill and a Canadian quarter is, but he's already $100,000 in debt, right? So that sort of stuff seems to annoy me. We'll go with that. Let's see. Can I just become a hermit? Yeah. That's kind of what homesteading and off-gridding is all about, right? Is to make it to where you don't have to leave your property. So I don't know if I would go full hermit, but let's see. Rocks and cows voted red. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Here in Johnson County, Texas, we are paper ballot only. Interesting. That's a good thing. It's a very good thing. And yes, the debt clock is crazy. Again, I don't know how true that is. I don't know who that's run by and how accurate that is, but it seems to be well, right? All of my 260 plus critters have agreed to vote for Trump. That's awesome. That is awesome. Let's see. Yeah, right there. I think once we have hit, a certain number, there is no coming back from that. I don't care who gets into office. Um, there's no coming back. You might have somebody come in and really shake things up and put a really good dent into it, but there is no cure all for that one. I think it is too far gone. It's kind of like when those um, payday loan places came around. You wanted your money on Wednesday so you can go have some fun, and so you did that. And I'll pay them back on Friday. Well, Friday rolled around and you paid them the money that you borrowed plus interest, and so that took money out of your stuff. And then the next thing you know, it's next Wednesday, and you want to do it again and again and again, and before you know it, you don't have enough money come Friday, so you go to a second payday loan and a third payday loan, and after a while, that paycheck comes and you just don't have enough money to pay back all the payday loans you took out. And I think we're getting to that point. So let's see. Did you listen to the Musk and Trump interview? I listened to snippets of it. I haven't got to sit down and listen to the full thing. Both talked about wasteful government spending and debt. Yes, that is a lot of it that I did. One of the things that I take it back. Two of the things that I really, really hope that the promises that are made. Now, remember, it's all talk until it actually happens. I would love to see the no tax on tips and people on Social Security. And I would love to see the education system go back to the states. Most of this stuff needs to go back to the states. It would solve so many problems. Let the people decide what they want. If you got enough people and you want to make it a whole junk state, people will either vote it out or they'll move out, and it'll solve a lot of problems. It needs to go back to the states. Let's see, where did I leave off? Up here, there's a lot of purple, lots vote red, and lots vote. Yep. And I think you're going to end up having that. There's going to probably be a lot more purples, depending on how things go in the future. And I did have somebody come through, and they spoke a little bit. I needed to start sharing some of this stuff, but they shared a clip of going around talking with people. They were team red and they were talking to people on team blue, and they were like, do you believe these people? I don't see how anybody can vote blue. Well, then they turned it around and they went to a different part of the country, and they had a team blue guy talk to these team red guys, and they were like, you see these guys, I don't see this. And they showed you both sides of the fence, and it made it to where you have it where people go, I don't see how somebody in their right mind can vote for red or blue or whatever. There is a huge amount of population, I believe, that votes without intelligent information. They vote because their friend tells them to, because TikTok tells them to, because the movie star or whatever tells them that that's the way to go, whatever, or they just don't vote, period. There seems to be a lot more people that's uneducated that want to turn out, and they can't tell you the reason why, what their platforms are, any of that stuff. And it's getting scary. So a trillion here and a trillion there pretty soon. Yep. Let's see. Yep, I'm really bad at that. Hit the like button, subscribe, share with your friends, have them come hang out with us. It is a fun time here. I look forward to this absolutely every single week. Thank you for the super sticker. Let's see. I have a feeling they're getting ready to print out a lot of money. Yes. Yeah. And I agree. And to get into that, and I need to start catching up with the chat down here. When you're talking about CBDC, that is total control, and it is a very, very bad thing. And it goes into the people that either are uninformed, uneducated, or want to give you the defense. Well, if you have nothing to hide, what does it matter? It doesn't matter, because it's not about me hiding what my expenditure is. It's about control. Yes, I don't think that anybody should have the right to see what my purchases are. Those are my private purchases. But what happens if it goes into the thing of we're going to set a geofence? You cannot spend money 5 miles away from your home. Well, there's a lot of us that live rurally. I don't have anything within 5 miles to go spend money on, you know. So there's a lot of different things along those lines. Keep in mind too that when you start doing things digitally, if I take a $20 bill and I pay you, that's $20. You go over and you buy groceries, that's $20. Down the line, each of you keep buying from each other. At the end of the line, that's $20. If I swipe my credit card to pay you, that's 2%. That 2% goes to the bank. So you take that money I gave you, that same $20, and you pay somebody else. Well, that's 2%. See how that money's starting to go, but the banks keep getting a whole bunch of money over here. There's a lot of fees and a lot of other things on the back end. There's a lot of stuff when this goes digital. I don't think a lot of people seem to really grasp or understand the back end. So let's see. We did that one by charging China $1 billion for every American. Yes. Yeah. There you go. And I like that thought. Let's see. Flooded with some super stickers. And how does one feed chickens and 20 below when there's no feed available? That's a very interesting one because I don't live that far north, and I don't think I've ever personally seen 20 below, so I cannot answer that one with real knowledge. So I will let the chat do that one. Yep, thank you, Off-Grid Master. Chickens unfortunately can be cannibals, so yep, yeah. Chickens don't care. Let's see. Free range. Interesting. And 20 below may cause an issue or two. Yeah, I could see that. Only feed grain dead of winter. Okay. Chickens won't find bugs at minus 20. Yeah, I'm sure that there's a lot of different things that you can do at minus 20 when it comes to your livestock. I mean, there's a lot of other people, that makes it possible. They do it. I just haven't. So you just have to get a little bit creative. I'm sure that you can do some sort of a stored food, give them a feed area, so to speak. I'm sure that there's ways. But that's a very interesting question. Yeah, right there. Chickens will eat almost anything. That I can attest to. Yeah. Grow sprouts indoors. There you go. And table scraps. Yep. And again, right back to chickens will eat almost anything. That they will. All right, where are we at? Okay, so we're a little past the halfway mark. Man, look at us go. It doesn't even feel like it's been 30 minutes, but I have done the full first 30 minutes, so I'm going to turn it over to you guys. Whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever, anything, questions, comments. You might want to stock up on a lot of feed and metal trash cans. Very interesting. Yes, I can definitely see that. All right. Yeah, we've touched on a lot of different topics, a lot of different everything. Which I have a side question. I was watching Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. I watched them on their We All Gonna Die Wednesday. I watched them right before I come on. It gets me into a really good mindset and a really good mood. I had to hurry up and jump out of chat real quick because I got buzzed by 7 Chinooks, which is quite interesting and odd. I got video, but I wasn't able to upload it, or I was going to share it with you guys. And then when I came back in, I pulled the everything back up. There was a little AI box over the chat that was trying to catch me up. Hey, the people are talking about this topic, this topic, this topic. Does that happen to everybody? I'm curious on that. No, it is not. I do, but it molds over time. I've heard of how people, I can't remember what exactly they do. There's something that they put in there that helps, and I forget what it is. but they say that you basically is like, I think it's like once a week, they put just a little bit in and kind of stir it, and it seems to help with the mold. There was also one, I believe that they said that you do a bottom feed. So they punched a hole into their container. They would fill it kind of like a hopper system. And because it was, last in, first out sort of thing, that seemed to help with it. Let's see. Prayer request for a successful surgery tomorrow. Speed and easy recovery, please. Absolutely. So, everybody that does believe in the power of prayer, there is a prayer request for STP for her surgery tomorrow. Very much needed. We hope that everything goes well. Make sure that you keep us up to date, STP, so we know everything that is going on, that everything went well, and that we will continue to pray for a speedy recovery. Let's see. Seal it in Mylar bags. Interesting. I could definitely see that. Saw the AI box for the first time today. Okay, so I'm not the only one. I'm just making sure. Just making sure. There we go. We got some prayers there. Keep mine in the 55 metal. Can add DE for longer storage. Okay, very good. Let's see. Got buckets are a thing. Hang a bucket with the holes. Nice. There you go. Haven't seen any AI helpers so far. Okay, so one yes, one no. I'm just curious. I did see there's a lot of things where they said that they want to have discussions about putting AI into critical infrastructure so they can do behind the scenes bug repairs and things like that. That they'll be 24/7 scanning all of our critical infrastructure and repairing things before they can happen. It's a little odd for me. I don't know. I guess a little concerning, I should say. I sprout alfalfa, lentils, sunflower seeds, all for the chickens and rabbits during winter months. Yes, and you can eat some yourself. Those are all very delicious. Many prayers, safe surgery, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. You can also ferment. That chicken feed is better for the chickens and it lasts longer. Excellent. Excellent. That's very good advice. Very good advice. Well, that's interesting. On my end, it just pops up as a white square. I had to go through and check everything. Sorry about the 10 seconds of silence there. I was like, maybe they kicked me off. Interesting. Very interesting. Which I thought, let's see, can I? Yes, I can. So, wait for it. 3, 2, 1, and did it go? There we go. There we go. I have only seen the AI chat summary in a few places and just started this week. I know that others have been seeing earlier. Yeah, it's very, very interesting that it seems to be popping up like that. I'm not entirely sure. I guess it's supposed to be a thing that, if you just kind of pop into a live stream or anything like that, the AI just quickly gives you a summarization of what you've missed so far to see if you want to be there, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Uh-oh. Well, right there. Somebody's got a little symbol right next to their name. That means somebody got some memberships. Let's see. Yep. It's feeling a little good today. Figured let's throw out some memberships and have some fun, which I should have been doing a lot more advertising, but I did do a 7-day thing on Amazon for my book, and without doing advertising, there seemed to be a lot of people that took that deal on. So that was interesting. Everybody's getting the congrats. Excellent. Is that a sad face? Are you sad? Okay. All right. So we've got, well, we got 20 more minutes. I'll leave it all up to you guys. Whatever you guys want to talk about, discuss, questions, comments, concerns, anything along those lines. I'm leaving it all for you. And we will see how the rest of the live stream goes. Today, there was an E6B Mercury circling for some time. Those are not familiar with the E6. Those have multiple roles in that platform. Um, they do a lot of surveillance, but they have a lot of different things. I'm trying to think of what the B is, what variant that is. The E6 platform is a intelligence and communications, but I know a lot of them have radar and lidar and just all sorts of different things. It's crazy how much technology that they can throw on them things. So AI is Skynet, and we've all seen the Terminator, so we know it's not going to end well. Yeah. And the thing though about AI is when you finally unseal Pandora's box, when you get a some sort of a package, they have that little, if the seal is broken sort of thing. I think we've been scratching at the seal. I don't think we've fully opened it yet. Right now, I think AI is very controllable. I think it's a very good tool. As I've demonstrated there, I threw a couple of things without knowing anything about AI or what I'm doing. I threw a couple of lines in, hit the button. Within, I think, 2-3 minutes, I had a song. So, it sounds pretty realistic, right? I think once we remove that sticker and AI gets fully unleashed, then that's the bad thing, right? That's the cue the ominous music and almost time. Let's see. Watch Eagle Eye. That's plausible AI outcomes. Yep. Yeah. Somebody's got to get more apple juice. I am sorry. I'm on the water train tonight, trying to make sure I had some fun times trying to get sleep. Little Rural was so excited. He fell right to sleep, got right up, everything. Took me forever. I think I was way more nervous than he was. Oh, man. World needs a tinfoil hat for segments. Yeah. Yeah, I probably should make one. Probably should. Yeah. Let's see. Not far. Okay. I hear there's an awesome contest going on until, yeah, that's right. STP does have a contest. And yeah, anybody that has a channel, you are more than welcome. Most of you have a blue wrench. You can drop channel links to anybody, everybody, yourself included. We like to make sure that we get everybody out there. This is all about going through and helping one another, making those connections and whatnot. Let's see. So yeah, STP, if you would like, you're more than welcome to share your contest here. Let's see. The B is a comms and strategic. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I have a very decent understanding when it comes to a lot of those. It's the afterwards, the variant of that one. Kind of like the submodel. We all know what a Mustang or a Charger is, but there's a very big difference between an SXT Charger and a Hellcat or a Demon, right? So, they're all a Charger, but that submodel kind of makes a little bit more of a difference. Let's see. Uh-oh. Heaven's Fire's got a premiere going in 30 minutes. I will be there. I will be there. Let's see. Everybody go subscribe to Heaven's Fire. Yeah, you've been putting out some awesome content, and I'm telling you, anybody that has been thinking about it, absolutely go for it. Just try it out. I know it's scary. If you want to see how bad that I was at it, you can go back. I have my very first video posted over a year ago on here, and it's it, to look at it now, it's night and day. Uh, all you got to do is just be yourself, turn the camera on, hit record, hit live stream, whatever, and just go for it. As long as you are yourself and you're not trying to be somebody you're not, you will get grassroots. It might be 5 people. There is somebody out there that agrees with you and wants to know what you want to say. Let's see. Channels that work together grow together. Absolutely. And I'm a really, really big fan of Ladies Night, by the way. I've been tuning in. I try, this is going to sound really bad. I know I'm not pinball or magic prepper or angry prepper, Baron. I'm not those guys, 100,000. But I know in certain chat rooms, if I pop in, there's a lot of people that know me, and so sometimes I pop in and just not say anything, or I'll just say hi and not say anything because I don't want to overtake the chat. I'm not there for that. That is for them. So sometimes I wait until afterwards, and then I'll put something once the video has posted or live stream is posted or whatnot. Let's see. Ooh, this is going to be a whole different one. Home stuff. Yo, you've been posting a lot of fair stuff, so this will be an interesting one. Can't wait for that one. Let's see. How's everybody's stuff going for garden and things like that? Has everybody got their gardens up? Are you getting ready to harvest? Anything that is, what do I want to say? Something that you wasn't expecting. Did something turn out better, worse? Did something have a colossal fail or a huge success? Let's see. Oh, contest info. There you go. If you guys are interested in the contest that STP is putting on, there is the link for you. Let's see. And I know there's a lot of people. When you go online, as soon as you go on there, okay, the internet is forever. So whatever I say, and here I am, I don't have a teleprompter in front of me. I'm not reading any notes. This is all from right here, spur of the moment. I am live streamed. So when it goes, and it's forever. So when I get any sort of a comment on the past stuff, I get a handful of people here and there. It might be 1 or 2, it might be 5. That is all, it's doom and gloom. It's all fear stuff, all that. And my thing is I'm not trying to make anybody fear anything. Make you uncomfortable a little bit. Yeah. SHTF is not going to be a comfy experience. It's not meant to be a comfy topic to talk about always. Life's hard. It's not all sunshine and roses, right? So sometimes we have to get into that uncomfortable sort of mentality and conversation in order to get a few things accomplished. That being said, I think there's a lot of us that have that feeling that we're on a knife's edge at the moment, and it's going to be who and or what gives it that final push before things really start to snowball and take off. The big thing is don't let fear overtake you, and don't get into the thing to where you're constantly just digging, trying to find out who is going to be the push, what event is going to happen, and all that. But you also don't want to go to the other side and just bury your head in the sand, right? So you got to find that balance. You still got to live your life. You still got to get chores done. You still got to get your preps done. You still got to have family time, time to sleep, eat, all that. It's a constant thing that you've got to go through and do a lot of time management. It can be done. There's a lot of us that do it. But I just want to reiterate, especially for anybody who's watching this that's new or watches this on a replay, if you are expecting to be spoon-fed, go buy this product. If you don't do this, you're not going to make it. This is not the channel for you. Just go ahead and swipe, or there's a little X button somewhere over there. This is a channel that wants to get you free thinking. I want to put out something for you to make up your mind, dissect what I say, go fact check it for yourself, do the research, take as little or as much of it as you possibly can to customize and make it yours that'll work for you. What works for me may not work for you. What works for me may work really great for you. Just make sure that you understand that if you are one of those people that you just want somebody to go do this, it's not going to be me. So let's see. We are in a drought, so not the best year. Yeah. I've had good and bad with all of my stuff. More good than bad. Let's see. I want to do a live with you once my new house and studio is set up. You have a YouTube date, STP. I am there. Pin me in. Let's see. The more people that are prepared, the less people we have to deal with. Yes. Man, that was another one I was going to do on. There was a new type of prepper. We've all kind of heard about the werewolf preppers. I'm just going to come and take it from you, right? I don't have to prepare. There was another type, and I can't remember what it is. I've got to go back and check my notes. As soon as I find it, I will go out and I will make a content on it. That's why I wrote it down in the first place. But as soon as you said that, man, yes, right there. Buy stuff, get a helmet. Yep. That was a Candace Oas thing. That was, I can't remember what school that was. That was something on what do you say about the people here that find you offensive? Buy stuff, get a helmet. I loved it. Absolutely love that line. All right. Where are we at? Oh, we only got like 7 minutes left. Man, we are flying through tonight. You guys are amazing. I can't do this without you. Oh, real quick, I just happened to glance down. So back when we did the Caleb House auction, somebody, and you definitely did not have to do this, and I'm going to kind of come back a little ways, sent me 2 of these challenge coins. They didn't say whether or not I could show them off or say who it's from, but I did get them. They are amazing. Thank you so much. You definitely did not have to do this, but I just want to let you know I did get them. They're in my possession. I cherish them, and they're going in my safe. So thank you again. Let's see. Oh, yep. And it's not the end of the show until we have a Chuck Norris. Is the only person who can punch a Cyclops between the eyes. Really? Oh. All right. Yep. There you go. There you go. All right. So where are we at now? Okay. I will go through and say that make sure whatever news you are hearing, you're taking it with a grain of salt. Make sure that you do your own research. I'm sure a lot of you have heard the nuclear power plant over there in, I don't remember what city it is, over there in Ukraine. One side came out and pointed the finger and said, you sent a drone over, and then the drone attacked it and caused a fire. The other side said, no, we did not. You guys set a bunch of tires on fire, and that's what caused it and all that. And it's very, very interesting to see everybody online argue and bicker. And then there was a third party that came out and said that they did the investigation. Everything seems to be okay. There wasn't any like major damage done, but they said they found no evidence of tires or a drone. So it's very interesting that one side said one side said the other officially, and it turned out to be neither. So it's very hard to make out. There's a lot of propaganda, misinformation, disinformation, psychological warfare. There's all that stuff. Make sure that you go through, take everything with a grain of salt, do your own research. One of the big red flags is when somebody tells you how to feel. When they say, here is the headline, that should make you angry, or that should make you shocked. That should be a first big red line. Somebody reporting any sort of news should report facts, and you decide what to do with it. Is that concerning to you? That's just me. That's the way that I look at a lot of that. But 2, utilize stuff. Don't let fear consume your life. if you see something go on, I know that there's that big rumor around that says, was it September 18th, Trump is supposed to go in handcuffs and be arrested that day. If it happens, it happens. It doesn't, right? But if you go, well, if he gets put in handcuffs, the whole world's going to catch on fire. Great. Instead of using that as fear, use that as motivation. Am I prepared by September 18th or whatever the date is? I forget. Use that to your advantage. What do I need to feel more prepared by said date? I need more water, food, and take a class. Perfect. How much money do you need to save up to get that done? What thing do you need to move around on your schedule to go to that class? Use those to your advantage. If it doesn't happen, you got better prepared. If it doesn't happen, you got better prepared, right? It's win-win. Let's see. Even though I rolled my eyes. Here you get prepping info and a laugh at the end. Yeah. Excellent. Which I know the other rumor that seems to be going around is that here in, I suppose it actually be a few hours from now, they're supposed to be doing the Gaza-Israeli peace talks that I believe it was leaked that Iran said that if Israel does not take it, then that means war, in which I guess there's a whole bunch of other things with it. So who knows, right? Tomorrow is Thursday. We're getting close to the weekend. That's usually when shenanigans really like to happen. So it's one of those ones. Don't be fretting about it. Don't get, really, really scared or upset. Maybe this weekend, maybe prep, another 5%, 10% harder. Put your axe to the grindstone and let's get a few things accomplished. Do what you can, make the most of what you can. If you got a little bit of money, you're on a fixed income, you got a little bit of time, you're real busy or whatever, figure out a way that you can put an extra $5 or an extra 15 minutes towards something. It'll make a world of difference in the end. Let's see, where are we at? We're getting there. It is the 10th of the sundown. Something might happen in Israel. Yeah. Yep. There's a lot of things. Remember, a lot of people like to use dates, and that's one of the things. You can use a date for nefarious reasons, or you can use them as something for the good. People will throw out a date to try and get you into a panic. You can then take that date and go, all right, I have something to circle on the calendar, and now I can set a goal. I want to have 4 more cases of water and another 5 pounds of beans by whatever that date is. Use it the best way that you can. I'll have to take care of Subla Daisy. You take care of Subla Daisy. Divinely blessed designs. Prayers for your household. I hope everybody gets to feeling better. So we are at the end of everything. I'm going to take another drink of water. So I'll give you guys another 30 seconds. If anybody has anything, now is the time, or forever hold your peace. And sorry if I've been kind of looking off. I have a moth right here who seems to be camera shy, but definitely wants my attention. So let's see. Yep, give her our best. So again, everybody, make sure that we are keeping Divinely Blessed and Subla Daisy. Keep that household in your prayers tonight, as well as a little extra prayer for STP, hoping that health comes to them, that one will get better, and that STP, everything goes well, and we will get a quick recovery. So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. I hope you guys got a little bit of substance and everything out of this. We will be back next week, same time, same place. I hope you guys have an amazing evening, a blessed evening. Stay tuned, because there's definitely more information to come. And I'm going to give you a reminder. Say it with me now. Remain united, because we're all prepping in this together. Night, everybody.